Update on some breaking news we've been following for you this morning. Police have cleared the scene of a shooting at a North Nashville apartment complex that happened on Creekwood Drive at the Knoll Crest Apartments. We're told one person has been shot and rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. And this is video just in from the scene. We've learned that a 20-year-old male was shot in the leg and taken to Skyline Medical Center. They're looking to talk to two men who drove away from the scene in a four-door silver vehicle. There are no other leads at this time.
A woman rushed to the hospital after getting stabbed with scissors, and now police are looking for her neighbor. We're told the man cut the woman after robbing her at a home on Avalon Drive in Inglewood around 8:30 last night. Police say the victim's injuries are not life-threatening, so there's the good news in all of this. Police have not yet released a description of that neighbor who is the suspect in this case. Amy?
Well, the search for a missing child could be headed across the border this morning. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children believes 9-year-old Christopher Ponce and his alleged kidnapper, his own father, are now headed to Mexico. Police say William Bork, also known as William King, took Christopher after losing custody during a hearing Friday. We're told they may be traveling in either a red pickup truck with a camper or a red 1986 Toyota SUV with a disabled Tennessee tag that reads DD 1841. Christopher was last seen wearing a blue, black, and white coat with blue jeans, a hooded gray sweatshirt with red, blue, and orange writing, and tan shoes with red shoelaces. Christopher's mother says she's worried for his safety and believes his stepfather could be dangerous.
He get increased because he mad because I'm not back with him. So he's get that kind of angry person that if you don't do what he wants, he will be doing something bad for you.
So if you have any information on Christopher's whereabouts, call Clarksville Police 931-648-0656 or the TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND.
A mom is in jail this morning after police say she used her child to hide drugs. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley uncovered this story downtown at the Metro Jail this morning. And Cuthbert, the amazing thing is where the drugs apparently were hidden in this car.
Steve, yeah, that's really bizarre, disturbing, really all of those adjectives to describe the story this morning. Police say they found a lot of pot, about 84 grams of it, stuffed in a car seat. And get this, the woman's 2-year-old child was sitting buckled into that car seat right on top of those drugs. Here are the details we know. Around 9 o'clock last night, police pulled over 21-year-old Passion Grinstead. And when they pulled her over because she was going in and out of those double lanes, they said they smelled marijuana. So they asked Grinstead and her other adult passenger in the car to get out of the vehicle. And as officers were searching through the car, they told police they did not have any drugs. Turns out, though, they were lying. According to police, they found drugs underneath the front passenger seat. They then also found the 84 grams of pot in the car seat where that child is as well. That 2-year-old child was buckled into that car seat. There was also another 2-year-old child in the car as well. The adult passenger, Damon Carter, admitted to police that those drugs were his. In fact, he hid those drugs, according to police, because he was worried about getting caught. Well, obviously, that didn't help out too much because he was charged with a felony drug offense and is here in jail this morning on a $50,000 bond. The 21-year-old mother has also been charged with 1 count of child neglect and a count of driving on a revoked license. I just learned some new information about an arrest she had just a few days ago with a very similar sort of story. I'll explain that coming up at 7:30. For now, though, we're live at the Metro Jail this morning. I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HT.
All right, Cuthbert, thank you. The trial begins this morning for a country music singer shot and killed by a bar owner, Chris Farrell, charged with second-degree murder. Now, he was the owner of the Pit and Barrel Bar on 2nd Avenue South back in November of 2013 when he and musician Wayne Mills got into an argument. Farrell admitted that he shot Mills, but he says it was in self-defense. Farrell's attorney said Mills threatened the bar owner and also shattered a glass during that fight. In response, Farrell apparently fired 3 shots, just trying to scare Wayne Mills. The final one hit him in the back of the head, however, killing him.
A manhunt through the woods ends with a suspect in custody thanks to a helpful neighbor. Cheatham County deputies spotted a man acting suspiciously near Pegram. They tried to stop him, but he sped away, then abandoned his car at a dead-end road and hid in some woods. Deputies called in canines and a chopper to track him down, but they credit a neighbor who let deputies use their ATV for Thomas Moore's capture. He is charged with burglary and evading arrest.
A bill could make flying drones over stadiums like LP Field illegal. Viral video said to be the inspiration for all of this. According to the sponsors of this bill, the Titans wanted to know if there were any laws protecting the crowds and the players and the folks down below from these drones that fly above the stadiums. Of course, they saw this Nashville 4th of July fireworks show, and that's what got them thinking about it. A lawyer for the Titans tells the Tennessean that their main focus is protecting the people down below in LP Field.
A Brentwood company could lose a $126 million contract at one of the most notorious prisons in the country. New York City lawmakers are reviewing the health care for inmates at Rikers Island. This after an AP report cited poor health care as a factor in 15 deaths over the last 5 years at the prison. Horizon Health is a private health care firm located in Brentwood. Their 3-year contract to administer health care at Rikers expires at the end of this year.
Governor Bill Haslam scheduled to visit the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency headquarters in Nashville today. The governor will speak to the employees representing all of the agencies that played a key role during the past couple of weeks of severe weather. That gets started at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Of course, we will be there. And you can be watching News Channel 5 starting at 4 o'clock. We'll have highlights, of course, of the governor's visit. And those